Okay, so in the first instance, they're relatively easy. As you're saying, you can really easily see that that's b plus 6 and b plus 6 are the common factors, all right? The habit I want you to get into, though, is expanding them, all right? So the fact you've got 3 b plus 6, and because there's an and there, they're completely separate. So they're not connected in any way. And so this is obviously written out the same, and so you can clearly see that that's the common factor. The reason why I want you to expand them is because when we get to these ones, they become a little bit trickier. All right. So if I was to do this one with you, what have we got here? 5 times d, good. Excellent. Yeah, brilliant, you've got it. And then here, yeah, we've got 15, but we want to try and make it a multiple of 5. So 5 times 3, that's right. Yeah, so we've got that, haven't we? Okay. I'm hoping now you can see the importance of expanding it out. And then we want to say the common factors are 5 and 5. A d out the front. Okay. And then a d plus 1. Doesn't matter which one you pick. So the common factors here is all of that. And I don't think you'd see it in that form if you didn't do this and this. Ideally, in a way, we've done sort of this process prior to before so that you knew how to expand them that many times. Alright. Is that okay? Yep. I'll leave you with that. Yep. So you're doing the same process you did before in that you're expanding this to start with. Okay. And then you're expanding, and remember that's -6. Okay. And what you're looking at is you're saying, what number have I got here? I've got a 3. How can I make that sort of a factorised form of 6? Well, or of -6. Well, we could do it -3 times 2, couldn't we? Or 3 times -2. Same deal, isn't it? Alright. And what you're saying there then, hopefully, is you're saying, I can see that these are exactly the same. And I'm going to put them out the front, and whatever is left, I'm going to put in my brackets, which is x take 2. Okay? And then what you're saying is, I mean, that's the answer, but you can check your answer because you can use distributive law 1. Positive and minus is a minus. 3 times 2 is 6. Is that what you started with? Yes, you did. And that's why you can tell that that's correct. Okay? Same process we did before. Expand out what you've got, find the common factors, and they go out the front of the brackets. Okay? So it's about a process again. All you're doing here, Georgie, is you're just doing them in order from left to right. Okay? Still expanding, so same process. All right? So the only thing we'd add in there is that, at times, yeah? But in here, we'd do 3 times x plus 4. Okay? And now with this one, it's really probably fairly simple to see that that and that are the same. X plus 5's not, nothing else is. Alright? So because they're the same, Georgie, that goes out the front on its own in a bracket. Okay? Now what is left is clearly this stuff here, isn't it? Now that's left, and what we can do with that, Georgie, is we can say it turns out to be that. And we can simplify our like terms by making them x plus 8. And that is fully factorising all of that. So what we did is we identified what the like ones are and took them out, and then look back to our original question and say, well, what's left? Okay, if there's any like terms there, we can add or subtract them. Okay, I think for you, you're asked to do maybe some of these. I'm asking you not to bother about these ones. Yep. So I'd suggest maybe you do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay. Is that all right? Is that explained okay for you? Okay, so same process. Let's expand everything out. And everything we've got here is x times x.
Yep.
Plus 7 times x. Yep. Your common ones are that and that.
Yep.
Which if you say, all right, well, let's get rid of that and put it out the front, what's left is that.
Yep.
And of course, we can get rid of that to just read like that, can't we?
Yep.
Okay. So what it is it's expanding it,
Yeah, and then putting it back together.
finding what the common things are and putting them out the front,
Yep.
and then whatever's left goes inside the brackets.
Yep.
All right.
Same as 12.
Yeah.
I'm not there.
Are you?
No.
Okay, where are you?
Bit up. I think, yeah, that's it.
There?
Yeah.
Yep. So all you're trying to find, Jake, is you're trying to find those things that are the same
Yeah, the B
between the
plus
two
6.
things. Yeah, so let's have a look at this one. All right. And I said the process was to do what first? Was to...
7 times that, and then
Good.
and then that's squared, so like you got a 2.
Good. Yep. So that's just to that point there.
Yeah.
All right. Now this is something different.
Well, if we're just finding like the high school factor, isn't it just 1b plus b? 1 plus b.
No, let's just expand this. Go through the
7
process.
times 2
Yep.
bracket 2 plus b end bracket start bracket plus 1.
Okay. And so then we're saying, if I was to ask you, what's the same on this side that's the same on that side, you'd say what?
1 plus b.
Yeah, that's there. Anything else?
7 times.
Yeah. And so the same thing is whatever's underlined 7 times.
7 times that. That's it.
Yes. Which in the past we've written it like that, haven't we?
Yeah. So, do I have to put the time thing or not?
No.
Okay.
Alright, and let's look at this one.
Y times y times bracket y times negative 3.
Let's just take 3.
Fine.
And here,
Y times bracket negative 3.
why take 3? Yeah.
I
Okay.
said negative.
So if you look here and if you look here, what's common?
Y plus negative 3 and y times.
Sorry, I'll ask you again. What's common here all over here?
The y times y negative 3.
So that there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that there. So the answer to this one is